And we're off. Day 150. It is hard to see. It rained pretty good last night. Oh, the thunder was amazing. But after I passed out, it must have rained really hard and the wind must have kicked in because it came up under my tarp. Got my stuff kind of moist, but it wasn't hit bad. It was visited by some mice in the night. They didn't chew up anything important. Just the rag that I use to clean my lenses and stuff. That hangs off my pack, so it must have been low enough for them to jump up to. If they didn't shred my pack, it was hanging off my hammock. But I think this rag just must hang low enough for them to reach. Because the end of it, they just shoot a bunch of holes in it and stuff. It still cleans my lens. So we're headed to Wingdale. We gotta make it there before noon or something when the post office closes because it's Saturday. We always seem to end up in towns on a Saturday. That's when everything's more expensive. Prices on anything jump up. You're a big boy. I'm going to resume my safety meeting. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. Oh, well, thank you, trail maintenance. They put up reflectors every once in a while. They do make it a lot easier through these rocky sections. I mean, not necessarily this, because this is easy to follow. But we need to get to this little open field full of broken little rocks. Sometimes it is hard to pick your way. And everything is wet. And I have zero tread on my shoes. Well, technically I have just a little bit in arches on the sides where you never grip. So even stuff like this that isn't normally dangerous has me a little worried. I've been sliding pretty good the past couple days. Speaking of which, I guess my ankle does feel a lot better. Still a little sore. I can tell I did a bit of damage. But nothing real. It did go at a pretty severe angle. Well, just by the way it felt. Oh man, this is a slide. So you walk over here in the grass. Don't walk in the middle. And a smart person would be using their poles. But I can't film and use poles. Oh man, I know we're getting into that area that's large stones that are at severe angles. And just one continuous stone. It's a water slide without all the water, just enough to make it slick. Maybe some slugs on the way to give you some speed. Wouldn't that be the shit? Walking down one of those and you step on a slug. Like a banana peel. I appreciate those reflectors though. This is slow going. I gotta pick up the pace. We're still 10 miles from town. And if we're late, we're stuck till Monday. Freaking post office. Should be 7 days a week. All day, every day. Come on. the mist comes and goes. It makes everything a little spookier, which is cooler. And it makes all the spider webs show up really nice so I can dodge them. I mean, not completely. I'm just trying not to get them on my face. I don't care if they hit me anywhere else. This is pretty slow going. Big slippery rocks. Oh, they got like a bike path next to unused railroad tracks. Look at all the overgrowth on this. We're gonna take a little break. We've done 3 whole miles so far. Not bad, it was slippery and slow. Well, this is beautiful. And after the rains last night, everything's gonna be flowing really strong and a little dirtier. These things are going to be dangerous today. I don't know how well my lack of tread shows up on camera. But we are pretty flat. All up in here. Well, I got a little tread on that one. I mean, it's got tiny amounts. It's actually a little more than I thought it was. And I'm taking baby steps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not baby enough, obviously. We're going through a swamp today. Well, I bet that's the beginning of it. And lots of angular rocks. It's been so muggy the past few days, I haven't even worn my glasses until the sun's blinding. Because, you know, they turn into sunglasses. But it's just so moist out that they always have a layer of fog on them. So this is the outlet for Nuclear Lake ahead. And we just filled up with it. We're going to drink it. Turns out there was a chemical explosion way back in the day. They say the water's safe to swim in, but they don't recommend you drink it. But down here it's listed as a water source just after it flows out of the lake, so I don't really see what the difference is. But it's the last water source we have, the lake at least, and its runoff for the next 7 miles. So we're going to drink it. Maybe get some superpowers. We don't know. But we are jumping off the trail for a couple of days. It's been really, really moist, as you know. Oh, Nuclear Lake Loop Trail. But we have... 12 has some pretty bad chafe issues going on. I've got little ones. But we need to get dry for a couple of days. So we're going to go in and stay the night. And tomorrow as well. Hopefully that gives us time to heal up. You can't just walk through chafe. Chafe is real. This room's supposed to be gone. Probably not with my stupid shoes. Looks like a pretty ordinary lake. Walls everywhere out here. Don't get the point. They don't keep anything out. They don't keep anything in. It is so muggy out here. This is more than 100% humidity. I really want to take off my clothes, but the swamp is coming up in just like 0.4 or something, maybe less. And then the map looks marshy from there on out, so I feel like the wise choice is just to sit in this outfit and stew. I can't get any more wet, it's dripping out of it. And this sure gets really heavy when it's wet. But it has a hood, and mosquitoes so far don't seem to be biting through it. I'm not saying they can't, but so far, so good. Guessing this is the swamp? Ow! That was sharp. Alright. I was expecting something a little more swampy. Maybe that wasn't it. And they got it marked on the map as a swamp. Yeah, it says swamp here. There's water down in there. The amount of bugs has gone up a bit. Okay, but that was fun. Alright, so we're going to hitch in. We don't know what the traffic's like. We did hear cars as we were coming down. Whatever the hell that was. It's hidden in the trees already. But there's a spot for him to pull in. Not a lot of time to judge us coming around that corner, but I've worked with worse. So that nice gentleman, he was the very first car that came by, picked us up, dropped us off at the post office where we needed to go. He says he finds hikers there all the time. He's like, I'm retired, I'm not doing anything, I gotcha. Appreciate you. I didn't even get his name, I rode in the back. Well, 12 got a new pack. I'm drying my shit out right now. She's got to switch everything over and send her old one back. Unfortunately, she loses her graffiti on it. So that's unfortunate, but hey, she's got a new pack. So we had to walk a good half mile or more to get to a place to hitch, but on the way, unfortunately, somebody's hit a deer and it's over there suffering. So 12 made a call, or a few calls, and they're going to come out and hopefully sometime soon take care of it. I have nothing to dispatch an animal of that size on me, or I would, begrudgingly. Mercy kills suck, but they have to happen. If I had something, I'd take care of it. I hope they get out here soon to take care of it. Should have told them there was a black man with a gun. They'd have been here quick. They'd have been here quick. The deer is brown. Pretty sure he was armed. Furtive motions. And that's Butch. He picked us up within about a minute of us standing there and dropped us off right at our seedy ass hotel. Yeah, with detached office. They don't want to hear us or smell us. So we're here at the motel. It rained pretty well, so that makes me feel even better that we're here. But yeah, she's experiencing some real bad chafe, and that's no joke. You can't just walk through that shed. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Chafe is real. Chafe is real, man. But unfortunately, once we passed the Mason-Dixon line, everything got twice as expensive for half as much. These rooms are tiny, they're crap, there's no free breakfast, and it costs twice as much. And she knows I can't afford it, so she's footing most of the bill, but that's not cool either. Can't do this a whole lot, but it has to be done. Just a kind of crappy situation. It was definitely better in the South, man. You had a decent sized room and a breakfast in the morning. Couldn't beat it. Didn't even really have to go anywhere. Now it was like I had to walk way down the way to get a little bit of food to bring back, but I'm gonna have to explore out farther. There's a laundromat a mile and a half away. That's my goal tomorrow. Try to just let her rest up, let that shit heal, because can't sit here forever. The clock's ticking and our wallets are shrinking. But yeah, on that note, good night. Day 151. I'm more than sure I didn't double check. I am on my way to a little of everything. I'm leaving 12 back at the hotel because the last thing she needs to be doing is walking. And I'm going out and find a laundromat. I'm like a mile from the hotel. I think I got to go across this bridge over here. And I'm scoping out what that place has to offer. I'm going. There's a grocery store right over here, so I can grab some shite on the way back. I brought my backpack just in case. But yeah, I'm out on a little tour of the city, I guess, or the town. Hey, at least they have a sidewalk here and across the bridge. Hey, nice. It's the little things. Ugh. So all chores are done. The healing is going well, but she's decided she wants yet another day, so we will stay not just tomorrow, but tomorrow night as well. But it is. She's won paperwork, and it's not my fault, so yeah, I'm cool with that. So yeah, but I'm getting a lot done. The Wi-Fi here is pretty stellar. So I've probably gotten 20 plus videos up. The people on Patreon haven't heard from me for like a month because Wi-Fi issues. So, appreciate your patience. Nobody even bitched at me, so that was pretty cool. People did like, hey, you okay? Every once in a while somebody asked if I was all right, but nobody was like, hey man, put up some videos. Appreciate your patience, everybody. People on YouTube didn't even notice, but you guys had a whole month without stuff. But then that streak has ended. Pace yourself, man. There's like 25-ish videos or so until the next drop. Lord knows when it's going to be. See you out there.